They're on the coast anyway. Someone else I can learn now. Stalagmites? Nie ma stalactite. Oh, it is stalactite already. That's stalagmites. Hanging. Straws. Yeah, hanging like this. This one is artificial. It's not gold, it's just gold plated on the...
You sure?
Of course. I speed it.
Okay.
There is a walk. Oh, that's the one Matt said about it. So?
Yeah.
There it is. Wow.
You have the ticket?
11:20.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
For the two of us.
Perfect. Thank you. For 4 of you. Oh, I didn't see that look at
Alrighty guys, welcome to Lake Cave. My name's Riley and I'll be your cave guide today. Before we start heading down a lot of stairs, I'll get you to have a look down there at that big hole in the ground. And that big hole you guys may know as a sinkhole, but we call a doline. And that doline there was once a huge cave. And oh, can you see that bit of road on the other side there? Yeah, that's Cave Road. That's how you all would have gotten here today. And you probably didn't notice that you drove past this big doline, did you? Did anyone see it? Normally people don't. Pretty cool, but.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty guys, if we have a look straight above us here, this is what the cave roof used to look like. And it used to stretch across the doline, the whole cave ceiling. And this used to be calcite crystal formations. But they've been so weathered by winds, water, UV rays, that they're closer to limestone now. But if they were calcite crystal formations, does anyone know what the ones hanging from the roof are called? Yeah? Stalactites. And they hold on tight to the roof. And then below them, like these ones here, are the ones that are growing up. Does anyone know what they're called? Yeah. Stalagmites. And they might touch the roof one day. They might. And when a stalactite and a stalagmite join together, does anyone know what that's called? Yeah? Good job. Like this one over here, can you see that column? Going from the ground all the way to the cave roof. But like I was saying, all this crystal is extremely weathered. There's even some moss growing up there. Heaps of spiderwebs that's been burnt by flies. But the crystal inside Lake Cave, guys, is absolutely beautiful.
Big job. So.
This is so cute.
Can you see all those little droplets on the ground? Yeah, where do you reckon this is coming from? It's coming from right above us here. And where's a droplet on a crystal? Can anyone see one? Yeah, there's a couple here. Where's a big one? Can you see that one there? Oh, there's a couple. And this is like anything in the cave. These are really important that we don't touch them as well. Because this is actually crystal growing right before our eyes in these little water droplets. They're growing microscopic rings as we speak. Super, super slowly, but they're still growing right above us here. So this cave, guys, is super active. Alright guys, I've turned some lights on for the reveal. Oh, wow. Has anyone been to this cave before?
No.
This is everyone's first time?
Yeah.
Nice, well you've all timed it perfectly. We have more water in Lake Cave than we've had in more than 60 years. Alright guys, and then if we can come from here, right next to me, and then we'll line up along this boardwalk now. We'll scooch down a little bit more, we just want to try and fit everyone in. Alright guys, and if we can, we'll keep squishing together along here. We'll try to fit as many people along this handrail as we can. Alright guys, I'm going to turn some lights down and we're all going to be really quiet and listen to the droplets hitting the water. Alright guys, it's pretty cool, it's pretty peaceful in here, and if I shine my torch in the water, can you see the reflections up on the roof? Yeah, it's pretty cool. So how much movement we get in here. Alright guys, and when we come into Lake Cave or any cave, we really need to bring our imagination with us. What mythological creature does this look like here? A dragon, and this is our cave dragon. So if anyone touches the crystal in here, the cave dragon will be coming for you, yes. Over here we've got our Egyptian Sphinx, can you see this one? Yeah. And this water that's in Lake Cave is slightly acidic. It's about a 6.2 to a 7 on the pH scale. So as it slowly moves through here, it eats away at this limestone and the calcite crystal. Can you see under there it's completely hollow? Yeah, there is something holding up. But over here at our suspended table, there is absolutely nothing holding that up from the ground. The only thing, pardon?
Touching the bottom at one stage, was it?
It would have been, yep. So this would have formed on the ground, on the cave floor. And that smooth crystal that you can see is called flowstone. So this crystal solution seeps out of the walls and starts to run, and it creates super, super thin layers on the cave floor. And then that water would have started coming through, dissolving everything that's under it. So now the only thing that's holding that up, guys, is those two columns. Does anyone want to have a guess how heavy we think that suspended table is?
2 tons.
More than 2 tons?
Ooh.
I saw 7.5 tons.
Ooh, it's less than 7.5.
No, I mean I saw in Europe.
Less than 5.5. Not much than 5, less than 5.5. Go have one more guess.
5.25.
A little bit more.
So close.
5.3.
5.3 ton of calcite crystal up there, guys. And how we know that? 1 cubic metre of calcite crystal weighs about 2.7 ton. And up there we've got 1.9 to 2 cubic metres of solid calcite crystal. So 5.3 ton, pretty heavy, being held up only by those 2 columns up there. Alright guys, and if we turn around without falling in the lake, I'll get you to have a look up here at this one.
Beautiful.
And this one used to be a huge column, but it's breaked in half. So now we've got our stalactite up here and our stalagmite. But just imagine if this was still a column, how huge it would be. And this one here we call our celery stick. Our celery stick. But like the suspended table, everything under this huge rock had been eaten away by that limestone, causing the whole rock to shift, causing our column to break apart. Alright guys, if we have a look up here, does anyone know what this crystal's called? Spaghetti liquid crystal. It's hollow. Does anyone know what it's called? You might drink your milkshake with it.
Straws.
A straw. And they're completely hollow. They're one of the most fragile crystals in this cave. And look how many droplets are on these crystals. So this part here in Lake Cave is the most active part in the whole cave. But how these straws are made is as the water or the rain is dropping down through our atmosphere, landing on our forest floor, it's picking up carbon dioxide. And that carbon dioxide is making the water slightly acidic. Then as it starts to percolate down through the 62 metres of limestone above us, it starts to dissolve the limestone, making a calcium carbonate solution, like a crystal solution. Eventually it gets to our cave roof, just like all these drops just here. It degasses any excess carbon dioxide, and very slowly it will grow a microscopic ring of crystal. In this region it normally takes a century, 100 years for only 1 centimetre to grow. And this dragon isn't the only animal in Lake Cave, guys. You might have seen some blowflies flying around or some flies. We sometimes get frogs in here, snakes in here even, but it's too cold for them. And the water came over these handrails here. So there was lots and lots of water here, and that was when they started doing tours in 1901. So the cave industry was booming. Everyone wanted to be in a cave. So the Australian government got miners from Collie to come down, dig a mine shaft from here. Thank you guys. And if anyone wants me to get a photo of them too, I can take photos of people.
Thanks for the tour. Appreciate that.
You guys enjoy it. The left one's bigger than the right one, and then the right one's bigger than the
Best solid, hard to break it. This one. Look at that. Does I speak? I can hear that, yeah. Cześć, mamuty. Hey, mammut, are you here? Climate change, natural climate change.